Hello everyone and welcome back to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, we were running through the gauntlet. We just finished off our shadow counterparts, because, I mean, that's pretty standard anyway. But what shall we enter? What comes up here? Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker.
Fun. I bet we'll have to work together and join hands and sing a happy song to get across.
Hopefully you could read that. I wonder what happens here.
Ooh, look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
So it is. And that means that they all have to be put in a particular thing. Now, fortunately, if you mess this up, if you fall, you don't just instantly die. But anyway, time to position my teammates. You are going there. You are going...
That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Thank you.
Here I am.
Yes. Okay. Liliana? I'm going to put you here. So, Lorelei, you are the one who's going to be crossing. So, you go to the second one. And then, let's see. I've actually taken notes on how to do this scene, because it's important not to screw it up. Okay. So, she goes to the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then Alistair. So fortunately, let's see. You go to the first one here. Lorelei, move forward. And then I think it's, yes, Liliana? Because if she had remained on that second one, Lorelei would be plummeting to her death. Right about now. Wait, what time? Okay. I know I've got plenty of time here, but okay. So she goes here. There we go. And then...
Of course.
Wynn, I think... Yes. Wynn moves next. Okay. Should be good. Where does she go again? She goes next to Alistair. I'm pretty sure this means that I get to run across. Yes. I'm done.
Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
And the people who are willing to cooperate with whomever they're with. And were smart enough to bring 3 other people with them, at least. So, now that I've finished that section... Serve! Also...
Hmm? Yes?
He makes the same noise whenever you give him his hand puppet in the DLC Feast Day stuff. Ooh, this section. This one's very simple, actually.
I thought it was a legend. I didn't believe.
We're so close. And yet, crossing through that fire would be a very bad idea. Let's check out the altar, however. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Animation. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment. Yeah, that's not awkward at all. Good to know I have the exact same body type as Wynn. She carries well into her old age. Okay, let's see if we can get everyone across here. without killing them.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste.
They're standing in the fire.
And like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
And now I'm on fire. And folks, get out of the fire, please. There's actually something interesting that kind of is reminiscent of the Ramayana, the part where, oh gosh, what's her name? Sita jumps into the flames. And so we have made it to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. That's a big urn.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Now, if you had decided to accept Colgrim's request, you would be then pouring the dragon blood into this little chamber here. And doing so would have pissed off, especially these three members, teammates, so much that Liliana would actually outright attack you. Indeed. But, we're going to do the noble thing. What we came here to do. Take a pinch of the ashes. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. As Lord of the Music rings. Lord of the Music rings? Wow. Lord of the Ring music plays. Leave the urn alone. And the fire should be gone now. It is. And we can't really look at it any further. But I love how Liliana has no words. Unfortunate adventurer. Golden demon pendant. And there's a chest over here.
On it.
Yep. Manuscript copy. And a greater health poultice. Even in the chamber of Andraste's Urn of Sacred Ashes, we have the audacity to pick the locks on her stuff. And either one of these will take you out onto the main field. But I'm just about out of time for this installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. On the next installment, well, let's see if we can take on that high dragon. Hope to see you then.